What is up, YouTube? I think we are live. It's been a little bit. Let's just do our technical checks, our checks and balances. As always, we are not only the front of camera of this operation, we are also the technical scenes of it. Front of camera. I think that's got right. Maybe you could turn the music up just a little bit. Maybe not, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. All right, let's pull this over. Let's do this. That probably works. And let's get it in the Discord. Let's let the boys know we're live. And girls. Discord's almost at like 90, 100 people. Play a little Myteam tonight. I don't know. We might mix it up. Might not be the usual stream, or it might be the absolute usual stream. Check in with Myteam and then absolute usual stream. We might play a little franchise mode. There is a few challenges I want to get done, so we're going to check it out. It's been a little bit since a live, though. Yeah. 90 plus. What do we got in the Discord right now? Dang, we got 98. That's crazy. Discord's really popping off. Shout out Discord. JMS, man. How you doing, bro? It has been a while. Much love, homie. How you doing, bro? What you working on these days? You still in the Myteam streets? Let's see what we got here. It looks like we won some cards. I went in on some Cockbrenners today. Looked like we sold a Cockbrenner today. See if we sold it for cheaper than we got them for. Sold for 32 and we won one for 20. Okay, like that. Dale Ellis for 22. Not mad at those numbers. Just breached the 3 million mark again after falling down pretty low after the whole coup coach experiment. Well, not really an experiment. I would say coup coach lock-in. Glorious lock-in it was. Pin the code right there. What's good? Pin the code right there. There's a locker code. Oh, yeah, yeah. We did get the locker code in. Is it on the front page? I think everyone should be able to. They do a pretty good job these days of letting us know when there's a locker code. J-Dub, how we doing, homie? How's life, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. All right, let's see. So we got a couple cards to sell. And we got them for 20, so we need to sell. There's 30 not selling. To me, this card could go up low-key. I don't know. At this point, it's kind of tough just because we should check out the new set. I mean, this new set is going to be monster, and I feel like the auction house is probably going to take a little hit. You got to think. There's some pretty good... Invincible Rudy's going to be sweet. Small forward Kevin Garnett's going to be crazy. We can check into that here in a moment. But the point is, yeah, market might... Some of these dark matters, I mean, they stay low. Some cards recover, some cards... I do think this is a pretty good card. He's kind of hit his floor here today. We're at that time on the pack cycle where cards will get closer to their floor. Just like, does he really pop back up when he leaves packs? He is a really good dark matter. But dark matters are just becoming a little more few and far between. 26. Seems cheap for like a 7. What is he, 7-1? 7-1 center. Super smooth jump shot. Maybe we try to win a couple here for like real cheap. It's like 17. I don't know. Might as well. There's one here. Jacob, what's up, my man? What's up? Sitting at 430, thinking of getting Pow and Jabari. Both those cards are good, bro. I've definitely seen that Pow card cook. No question. All right, we can bid like 20. Yeah, I guess 20. We'll check out Pow's price real quick. I've been looking at that card. I need to make some upgrades. I do. I'm kind of just back in that stockpiling mindset. But there's a couple positions I feel like I could upgrade. Gonna get these cards listed. Might crack a nice Rambler. Not sponsored, not yet, but maybe one day we will be. Get ready for this. Oh, hopefully that came through nice. If anyone has any contacts at Rambler, let me know. Sparkling water, naturally sourced. That's good stuff. Jacob says he might open a Hoff box. Oh, man. I would vote no, but that's me personally. But do what you do, bro. And if you do, you let me know what you get. Respect if you do. J-Dub says, I just need the big ones for Hidu and Ron Artest. Okay, I was up to 5 mil. Spent 1.2 on 17. Peja was most expensive one. 40 Legends, 280. Bro, that's crazy value, dude. Yeah, the Hidu and Artest, man, just be patient. Honestly, I was too impatient with Tyrese. I could have got Tyrese so much cheaper. And that's fine. Like, I'm not too worried about it. We still have a lot of MT, but I don't know, dude. The thing is, they're not re-releasing those out of 1,100s, J-Dub. Have you been seeing them pop up? Because the Tyrese got common because of the locker code. Like, a few came out last night. Probably just people who were like die-hard Tyrese fans who were just holding on to Tyrese. And then once they got a free Tyrese, they're like, oh, I can sell my 100 overall. Because I definitely saw a good number of 100 overalls. Let's check out this Hidu. Oh, dang, he's still hella. He's a really expensive. I mean, he's like what Tyrese was when I was chasing Kukoc. He's definitely rare and expensive. And the thing is, they're just not putting any more in packs, dude. This one's not quite as crazy, but I just haven't seen them re-release those guys, J-Dub. Want to see if I get Edie or Wemby. Because there's a new Edie tomorrow. Are you saying tomorrow, Jacob? You might... Is there a new Wemby coming? It's just Edie tomorrow, right? It's not Wemby and Edie, is it? Kareem... Invincible Edie, bro. That is kind of crazy. I like it's invincible, like not straight to GOAT. You know what card we're due for is a new Giannis. Are they going to go straight to GOAT Giannis, or will they give us Invincible? Haven't been up in like 6 days. Bro, that's how I felt with Tyrese, and that's why I paid too much. And then all of a sudden, and then it was like another 6 days before another Tyrese came out. But now there's been multiple. So depending how patient you are, J-Dub, within the next 2 weeks, which sounds like a long time, but like, dude, maybe don't bid on that first Hidu, because I feel they have to implement these cards in the game a little bit more. But it is Taco, where low-key, maybe they're going to make it real hard for Taco, bro. Because that card is broken. Like, let's be real, dude. That is probably arguably the best card in the game right now. Dang, look how cheap this card is. My goodness, bro. Yeah. This is, dude, I almost feel like bid on these for like 7, 8K. Like, what? So he's what? He's like a 9K card, probably. I've seen 11 not selling. Maybe 10 even. Let's just see here. There's 12. I already saw. Okay, there's 10. All right, let's do a little magic. Honestly, this could be a decent investment. Thursday, if we can get him for like 7. There's so many. Let's see if this works. I have noticed these filters are not working for all of these cards. Like Cockbrenner, you can't search. But it'd be nice if I could. Okay, good, they are. So let's go maximum bid. I'm going to bid like 7 to 8. 8.5 is good. Cool. Little filter work for you guys. Okay, Jacob, I would wait to rip Hoff tomorrow. Yeah, I would say wait till tomorrow. No, haven't been up 6 days. You got Kid for 199. That's crazy value, bro. The question is, when do they re-release them? They have not included them in any of the packs. And so I just don't think there's that many out there. All right, well, we got to bid like 8 on this card. But they have to re-release. Okay, I'm pushing wrong buttons. Did you watch the Spurs game? I did catch a good portion. I caught the ending of it. And, dude, crazy game, man. At a certain point, let's see how the series goes. We can't overreact after one game, but it's got to tip your cap like low-key Jalen Brunson, dude. I mean, it's crazy. It's funny how he's like in this mode, not really relevant. But in real life, that dude is one of the best players in the world. I mean, there's just no question. Down the stretch, tight game. Elite defenders like the Spurs throwing everything they can at the guy, and it was a good scrappy game there down the stretch. But the big momentum swing, because I was like, what, the Knicks were up by like 9, the Spurs go on a crazy run. What stopped that crazy run was when Brunson finally took the lid off the basket and hit that corner 3 splash, and that shifted the energy. And then the Knicks go on like an 8-0 run. And it's going to be a good series, man. Two really good teams. When you really look at the roster of the Knicks, there is a ton of talent. Shout out Shamet. What is he at? Shamet, right? Like, he's playing some big minutes for them, dude, for sure. I mean, we know about OG and Josh Hart, Miles Bridges, Brunson. Those guys are all really, really good. I mean, Miles Bridges was averaging almost 20 points a game on a different team. This team, he's like the third, fourth option. Didn't even mention Karl Anthony Towns, who is a serious offensive threat and defensive. I mean, he's kind of given Wemby some trouble, but that Spurs team is so talented. So it's going to be an interesting series. Wouldn't be surprised to see it be 6 or 7 games. But that game was in San Antonio, right? So that's a big win on the road for sure. All right, that was a bit of a tangent. Let me get caught up here. I think KP is better than Taco. Okay, interesting take. Now they're getting close to price if you get the right price for Taco. I'm thinking about doing it tomorrow, see if I get Wemby or Edie. Okay, so Wemby being re-released, yeah, he might be in there. I mean, if you're going to do it, Frederick, tomorrow for sure. The Ness coming in, showing some positivity. We appreciate you, the Ness. How you doing? Good to see you. Spurs blew a 14-point lead for sure. That is tough. Captain Clutch. Brunson arguably is the clutchest guy in the NBA right now. Keep in mind, on the other side, dude, De'Aaron Fox, when the Kings were peak, he won, I think one year, the clutch player of the NBA. Down the stretch, it's always us giving the ball to De'Aaron Fox. When he was a King, the Spurs team's different, but I'm curious if De'Aaron has like a big game this series. I think he could. We got probably Jared. What's up, Guru? Driving home from travel practice with my son. That is what's up, man. W, bro. How'd practice go? What position your son play, man? Dude, travel ball is a real thing, and I know it's the parents that put a lot of work in for sure, man. The parents behind the scenes, picking up, dropping off from practice. So good on you, man. Glad you're doing that, and hope you're having a good day. J-Dub says Spurs don't have that go-to closing guard. Okay, J-Dub, perfect. Thank you. And you might have typed that before you heard my tangent on De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is supposed to be that guy, J-Dub. That's who he was. He was clutch player of the year, I'm pretty sure, at least 1 year. Fox wins clutch player of year. See, Wikipedia, clutch player of the year. Yep, De'Aaron Fox, 2022 season, 2023. I think that was our one good year as a King, where we were like the 3 seed and we lost to the Warriors in the first round, though, still. Kind of unfortunate. But Jalen Brunson won it in 2024, and then in 2025, it was Shea. So it is supposed to be De'Aaron who's doing that for the Spurs, but to be fair, they got Wemby, and Wemby's taken over late, dude. Like, they're giving him ISO. They're passing to him at the top of the key, end the shot clock, go to work, Wemby. Can't be mad at it, but Fox has that skill, you know. Okay, let's see what we got. Where do you see Giannis going in the offseason? To this day, I will not be surprised if Giannis stays with the Bucks. Is it guaranteed he's even leaving? For all this talk, like, I've just seen a few Giannis documentaries, and if you really look at the story, like, he was welcomed by that city in Milwaukee. There's a story about Giannis on his first day of practice. He got lost, and he was like, couldn't find his way to practice. He was running through the streets of Milwaukee, and random strangers were stopping, like, hey, aren't you our new draft pick? Like, let me give you a ride to the stadium. He was still learning English when he came into the league, so either way, even if he does leave, I know he has a ton of love for Milwaukee. I feel like they're still on really good terms, even if the media is brewing up some kind of situation. And I wouldn't be surprised if he stays. If he does go somewhere, the first team that comes to mind would be Minnesota. Maybe they get rid of Randall somehow. I think Randall still doesn't fully fit in with that team. And Randall's a heck of a player, really, really good. And talk about a guy who, there was a while where Julius Randle was kind of like, people weren't sure. And then he really honed his craft. He's one of those guys that you don't realize how hard he works. He's been a consummate pro making a lot of money for years and years. So Julius Randle will probably have a decent landing somewhere. But I could see Minnesota trying to mix that up. Maybe Lakers. Like, what if LeBron retired and Giannis comes over? But then again, dude, I don't know, man. Lakers, maybe. You got to think that. Maybe Celtics, like, probably a big team. If he leaves Milwaukee, he's not leaving them for the Kings. Maybe Rockets. Like, he's going to a big market. You know what I'm saying? I don't think New York, though, if they lose this series, maybe they go back to the drawing board. Got to give New York credit. I mean, the last 2 years in a row, they've kind of just been bounced. And I guess they shook it up. You know, they shake it up. They got rid of DiVincenzo, obviously the big trade with Towns. But I think from last year to this year, they kept it relatively stable for the most part. And they're just like, let's just run it back. It's kind of worked so far. Good question there. Where do you see Giannis going? What's up, Guru? What are your thoughts on tomorrow's drop? That's a good segue. We can definitely check out tomorrow's drop. Market going down. It is going down, bro. I'm bidding 8K on these pals. I think they'll go up to like 10 maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know. This is one of the cheapest Dark Matters, and he's not a horrible card. So we're doing some low-end, low-risk bidding right now. I do expect the market, probably on the high end, we can check in. I do expect the market on the high end probably to dip a little bit. I mean, this is even a little low for some of these GOAT cards. We did see LeBron at one point go down to like that 3.4 to 4 range and then go back up to 6. I think he's higher, closer to 6 now, probably just because he's so rare. But maybe some of these cards that are in a bit more volume, like Dirk, because he's newer, so his volume should be a little higher. Maybe we see him get closer to that 3.5 to 4, and then in a week or so, maybe he goes back up to that 5 or 6. He just doesn't quite have the novelty that LeBron point guard does. I mean, it's LeBron point guard. Yes, he's small forward, but we got some pretty good small forwards, and particularly one that's catching my eyes, talking about tomorrow's drop. I don't know, I see small forward next to Kevin Garnett. Is it me, or has it been a while since we've seen small forward Kevin Garnett? I feel like it's been a little bit. I don't know, was there one last year? Maybe I'm tripping, but when he's a power forward, like even GOAT Garnett at power forward, he's good, but you know, dude, eventually you're running a 7'2", 7'3" guy at power forward. I think Garnett's 6'11" in this game, maybe 6'10" even. That could be a really fun card. I was a big KG fan growing up. Scotty, of course, is going to be cool. Kind of surprised he's not point guard. I guess I'm not too mad at it. That's going to be fun. Kareem GOAT. I mean, dude, Kareem is fun, man. He's just one of those like really fun players to use. I think Kareem, Wilt, and even Shaq, like those legend bigs, they're fun. They are giving Vince point guard. They never seem to do Vince justice. Like, when's the last time there's been like an S tier Vince card? Maybe it's just kind of hard, 6'6" of the shooting guard. But I mean, Dr. J's S tier shooting guard. I'm year in, year out, you know. Blake Griffin, point guard. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, bro. Blake Griffin, point guard. I did not see that. That could be interesting, man. That could be interesting. All right, what else do we got on this drop? Let me see. All right. Don't know who that is. 100 overall Brandon Jennings. That could be fun. Shout out Timberwolves theme team. Wally Zerbiak played with Kevin Garnett. They were awesome together. They didn't win a lot, but they had some cool seasons together. Antoine Walker, he was a cool player IRL. We all see this invincible Edie. That's going to shake things up. And yes, it might be a great night to buy 100 overall Edie. It really might. We might have to go look, because I could kind of use one. Invincible Amari, I'm curious, have they given us more leaks? Like, do we know positions? Because again, Invincible Amari shooting guard could be kind of crazy. Okay, the only preview they've given us that I can see is this. They haven't given us any more preview. So we don't know Amari's position. That's a boom or bust card. I would, sorry. Yeah, the only thing they've given us so far is this. They haven't given us more. So yeah, that's a boom or bust card here, this Invincible Amari. Dude, this small forward with the right animations, that could be a crazy card. Grant Hill, Invincible, Rudy Gay, those are going to be really good. Both of those will just be really good. Will be meta, will be expensive. Invincible James, should be fun. Will be point guard, should be good. Yeah, that's a big drop. 5 new GOATs. It's definitely a big drop, because let me see something here. Let's do a little comparison. I just want to see something. Let's go to Molten. 2 GOATs. So we just went from 2 new GOATs to 5 new GOATs. That begs the question, boys. Tomorrow, in the pack market, will the Hoff boxes contain guaranteed invincible auctionable? Maybe not. Because those are all pretty good invincibles. I don't know. Good question. I can't imagine GOAT Vince will be a GOAT Michael Jordan clone with a better jumper. Yeah, that makes sense. That does. And I'm kind of excited for that GOAT Michael. You need to get him. Power says W Stream. What is up, Powers? Razor Mix, effective streamer. That is me, dude. I read a story about Abraham Lincoln, and he was in a tree chopping competition. and the judge says go, and his opponent just starts like ruthlessly hacking at the tree. And then Abraham Lincoln sits down and sharpens his axe for the first 5 minutes, and then starts chopping his tree, and his sharp axe just chops the tree way faster than his opponent, who has like a dull axe. So I always think about that. I don't want to just be chopping a tree. I want to sharpen my axe first before I start chopping. Probably not. Maybe 50-50 GOAT Invincible Hoffbox. That's what I'm thinking, but is it going to be auctionable? Because that's the thing. That's what's going to break the market. Are they going to release an guaranteed auctionable Invincible with 5 new GOATs tomorrow? Could be the day. If so, Invincible market will crash. If not, I think the Invincible market could go up. I think it could dip here today, and then without guaranteed Invincibles, some of these could bounce back up. Porzingis is already pretty high. I don't think maybe we get like a crazy good deal on Porzingis today. But let me see. And then maybe he goes up a little bit in the weekend, like maybe. What is up, Menace? How we doing, brother? Good to see you. Let's see. You guys see this? Okay, so it looks like, yeah, Porzingis is like right around 3.5, like locked in 3.5. Maybe 4. Here's an anomaly, 4. A little overbid. And he's already at 3.5 here. But that might have been bid up earlier. What's this Embiid going for? Let's go check out my lineup. Like, honestly, I feel like my lineup could use a little something, you know. It's a good lineup. I mean, a lineup I can win with, there's no question. And we have one S tier card. Like, this card is absolutely S tier, super fun card. And then, you know, Shaq is Shaq. Like, let's be real. But I feel like now I'm just like missing a little something, you know. I did have the 100 overall Tyrese, and we replaced him with the Invincible. I guess shooting guard were great. Honestly, big. I like this Noah card. We could use another like elite big, like 100 overall Edie. The thing is, I could, you know, having him at power forward, Brook Lopez at power forward, and then getting rid of Bam for like 100 overall Edie, maybe bumping Noah to the backup. Dude, this thing about this Bam card is a lot of showdown lineups. Not everybody is running Giants. So every now and then, it is nice to have a Bam to match up with some of those smaller, shiftier power forwards. Even a card like Zion in the right sweat's hands. Sometimes Brook Lopez or Ben Wallace. Like Ben Wallace. Everyone's running Ben Wallace. It's kind of a tough matchup with Brook Lopez. Maybe I just need to get to Ben Wallace. And actually, that would probably be the perfect fit. Yeah, I'll probably just get Ben Wallace. So maybe I think small forward and point guard. Really point guard. Small forward and point guard is what we need. And then Ben Wallace. I think that. Now, some of these new cards, I mean, are these playoff cards? Anyone running some of these? I mean, maybe just Tyrese. I just like to be giant. I'll be honest. I want a giant point guard. Can't stop KP. Are you getting him? Porzingis? Probably not, bro. He's like, dude, it's kind of out of my price range right now, dude. I'm still in the building MT mode. Kind of gotta, if I did get a new card, like I gotta go 100 hunting, probably. I mean, really, it would be a card I already had. I mean, I think the best 100 overall for point guard would just be a Magic Johnson. I probably could have put in more of his name to get a quicker search, but look good to look at that, dude. He's cheap. Cheap. Nice to get a 40 Legend Badge one. I'll bid like 3 on this. Let's see, maybe I get this. Go 301, just in case someone's cheeky. Yeah, 303. All right. Oh, it's already outbid. All right. Yeah, I'd be like something like this, but I think I'll just keep... you keep getting cooked by Brunson. It happens, bro. Like, you build these giant lineups, and then you play a small guy, and it's like, what's going on? So, I actually have some challenges to do, though. I think we'll start with that, and then we might play Showdown. We'll see how I feel. Might show you guys a franchise mode. Switch it up a little bit. I do have a pretty epic franchise with an EraMash roster. So my buddy created a pretty epic custom roster. I did a fantasy draft with it. Got the Kings. And we got like an epic team where maybe the Kings can actually win a game or two. So, but shout out exhibitions. Always get your exhibitions done. Anybody mess around with NBA 2K franchise? It's actually a pretty cool mode. It's kind of unfortunate because I don't think it gets the love it should. I mean, the number one priority at 2K is my career. That is their bread and butter, number one. Number 2 priority for 2K is Myteam. We are their number 2. That is fair. But what should be number one? Should be franchise mode. That should be their bread and butter. That's what was the bread and butter of these sports games before these Ultimate Team modes. Back in my day, when I was growing up, the Ultimate mode was a really cool in-depth franchise mode. And it's still pretty cool. I'll be honest, NBA 2K franchise is still pretty cool, but it could be even better. It really could. They could update it. And I think it'd be way cooler if there was, now more than ever, we have the opportunity for online franchises, which is kind of what Ultimate Team is. But with Ultimate Team, we just know they factored in microtransactions so heavily that it skews the mode just a little bit, maybe more than just a little bit. And so franchise is a bit more pure, where it's like you don't need to spend money to do a fantasy draft with your friends. It's an even playing field. Everybody is technically no money spent. There's an in-game salary cap you have to work. There is no like, hey, you know, I opened more boxes, or I grinded the game way longer than you and I have way more MT, you know. There is none of that. So it's actually a pretty cool mode. And yeah, it needs more love though. It's still kind of wonky. Like I was doing a fantasy draft with my friends, and it took like 3 hours because the loading, like they have to sync. Like when I make a pick, it took like 3 minutes to sync with the two other guys in the online franchise. And so it took like 3 minutes, and then they make a pick and it takes like 3 minutes. So each round was like 10 minutes almost, just between the three players having to sync. Interesting. Okay, we got a question from probably Jared. Is it better to put DM Hallie up tonight? Dark Matter Hallie? Is there a Dark Matter Halliburton? Are you talking about 100 overall Halliburton? Because that's a different card. That we could talk about the 100 overall. Is there a Dark Matter? Am I out of the loop here? Talking about 100 overall Hallie? Because that card is for the lock-in, so that's very interesting. Closes Friday night. Let me know which one you're talking about. That Johnson is really good for 100K. Yeah, he is really good for 100 overall. He's not quite 100K. Is Johnson going to go to 100K tonight? Because if so, maybe we do just grab one. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay. Do you track your trades on 2K auction? I'm +3 MT for... Dude, can you track all your trades now? What? Hold up, dude. That's crazy. Okay, let me answer your question first, Jared. For that Tyrese, dude, he's a bit unique because he is in that lock-in, bro. So I would say you want to get him in the weekend. Yeah, 24 hours is probably not a bad choice. Friday night, maybe Saturday could be a little better just to give yourself one day ahead. But I would balance it, try to make him the only one up. I would probably say Saturday, though. So it closes Friday, better to close. I think Saturday, just because Friday we are getting a monster set, bro. Even Sunday, dude. People underestimate Sunday. Sunday a little bit earlier, perhaps. Not like as late, but yeah, I think Saturday, Sunday, dude. Johnson is super good. What's up, Guru? Pulled Hoffbox Invincible Chet. I have 18 Invincible pieces. Gonna get Jermaine. Let's go, bro. That's a nasty duo right there, bro. Do you just go both? It depends what modes you're playing, Cruz. I mean, for Park, those two are insane. Showdown, you got 1-2 punch. Okay, Angel, bro, that comment. How do you, what's going on here? Tools? No, I have not been tracking, dude. You just like list all your trades? Dang, bro. Let's see, portfolio. What? Boys, this is like all new to me, dude. This guy is really putting in a lot of work, dude. This guy is putting in a lot. I have an account, so I can like maybe start doing. How do you list these, dude? Log by. Okay. All right, let's see. Do I have one I can currently do? Let me see, dude. I have not been doing this, but I want to. Okay, I just had a sale. Dang, I got outbid on everything. I don't have a new buy. But I have, like, let me just do a test. Sherry Sam. And I bought her for like 12. Log by. Total MT. Yeah, she should sell. I got a lot of these Sherry Sams for cheap. Cockbrenner. Okay, so now I'm going to add another. This is sick, bro. This is actually sick. I've been thinking, oh, dude, honestly, props to this guy. What did I get Cockbrenner at? Honestly, I'm going to lose on this one. No, I think we actually been bidding on him. We got him for 20, right? Oh, that's 12. We got to go 12,000. My bad. Let's go ahead and, okay, so now can we edit it? Yeah, it's super easy to edit, bro. This guy's good, dude. This guy's real good. That is sick, bro. That is sick. Dang, Angel, thank you for showing that, bro. That is cool. Powers with the question. I'm gonna start. And you said you're up 3 mil, bro. Dude, isn't that fun, dude? It's just like trading real life stocks, but I don't know. I've tried to get into stocks. I'm like, what if I just took this same knowledge and discipline I used for the NBA 2K Myteam auction house and put it to the real stock market? And I don't know, man. Maybe it would translate. Maybe I should, but I just don't have the. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't know. Maybe I will one day. It's interesting, Angel. Maybe me and you start doing this in stocks. DM me, Angel. We're going to figure something out. Okay, Powers. 100 overall D-Book going for cheap. Bottom 2 legend badges for 80K. That's a fun card, bro. I always support those type of purchases. I mean, with a card like Devin Booker, bro, in the right hands, you get him with extra legends. It's going to cook, dude. It's going to cook a little bit, you know? It's going to be a fun one, dude. Honestly, I'm tempted, dude. Might come in here and see. Can I find with some extra legends? And then now there's an Invincible, too. What's the Invincible going? He's a little more rare. It's that time of year, man, where like, especially with 100 overalls, with decent animations, get one with some extra legends, they can all hoop, man. They can all hoop. I was playing late game last year with a couple buddies. Well, I got to start talking to again. This was last year before I was online. But I was using Invincible Porzingis. I mean, this was like end game, like season 9. I was using Invincible Porzingis. My homie would use Goat Shack, which is a pretty elite card. And then the third homie would just be using 100 overall Paolo Banchero. But it was a perfect park lineup because Paolo's like 6'8", and he was technically point guard. Porzingis 7'2", Shaq 7 foot, so a great spread of size. But he knew Paolo's jump shot, 100 overall. If you learn the jump shot, it's going to make every open shot, like no question. And so, like, dude, if you get elite 100 cards and just learn how to use them, you can cook, man. You can absolutely cook. So, W purchase. Tyrese was going for cheap last night. Yeah, I saw a couple go. I did bid on one, Powers, for like 350 because I was like, he might go back up. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go back up just because he's a lock-in. But we got to see how they release, you know, these new cards, like the Oscars and all those things. And because there's still a lot to be pulled, man. Like, there's still a lot to be pulled. Like this Tyrese, still the highest print run Tyrese I've seen. This is 5 of 1,000. I think still the highest I've seen is like 30, 35. Like there's hundreds of Tyreses to come. So it could impact the price. Who knows? But he's already up to 770, dude. The one that I tried to get today, I bid up to 487, and then somebody outbid me, but I was the second highest bid. The person that got it for 487, 500. So interesting. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll post what he sells for in the Discord. Only paid 300K. Let's go, dude. Let's go. That's a W. That's a WJD. Really, Powers, that makes me sick to my stomach. For God, don't be sick, J-Dub. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, man. You know, it's almost a good thing, dude. Because at the end of the day, like, one, I always got to practice what I preach, which is this is a game and it's fun. And two, like, MT is meant to be spent. For sure, I could have been more patient. I just didn't think that many more Tyreses were going to come. But I still think it was worth it, dude. Like, I still have one of the only Tony Kukocs. I've seen so few of these cards. And I still think he's pretty rare just because of, like, the Oscars. Like, you know, not seeing the Halliburton locker code in hindsight. Like, that's impossible to predict. You know, but there's still not a ton of Oscars. Not many people are running Kukoc. I got him super early. And, it also gave me a little challenge. I mean, I've already grown probably about like 1.5 to 2 million MT-ish, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but we're over 3 million. And after the Tyrese situation, we were down to like 1. We had Magic, so we sold Magic for like 400 or 500. But in general, we're like back up, like over 3 mil. I mean, pretty good spot. You know, for some people, that's a ton of MT. Yeah, when I had 10 million, not as much. And it would be cool, like no question, dude. I could have got him. I paid like 700-800 for Tyrese, and then I'd still have like 8-9 mil. No question. But to my point that I've always said, a million MT gets you a pretty elite card almost any time in the game. Maybe not like the most meta card, but you know, I might not be able to get Porzingis, but I'll be really close to, you know, small forward, Anthony Davis. Like, I don't have just 1 million MT, I got 3 million. So I can go out and get some really cool cards. And yeah, it puts an interesting spin on things. So don't worry, J-Dub. I don't want your pity, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I sent you a current lineup in the Discord. Really like my bench right now. Well, why don't we head over to the Discord then? What do you say, Menace? What do you say, bro? We got a couple flames on it, bro. Look at this. Already got 2 flames. Shout out the Discord, man. One of the top Discords in the 2K community. If you all want to join the Discord, there's an updated link. If you guys are looking for team up, might be one of the best Discords for team up, dude. We got some hoopers in there. They're always playing. They're always looking for good guys to play with. Let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in a little bit. We're gonna zoom in and we're gonna check out my boy Menace's lineup. We're gonna center it up. We're gonna zoom it in again. All right, well, he's got that magic. He's got that magic, man, literally and metaphorically. Dude, Wemby at power forward, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Is that a joke, Menace? Is that a joke? Oh, and Roll said what up. What is up, Roll? Sorry, delayed. I saw that. Bit of a delayed reaction there. None of us seen the invincible Tyrese drop, and yeah, for sure, dude, that happens, man. You can't avoid spending millions on one of the hundreds. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's one of those things. I knew what I was doing, and I usually preach against lock-ins, just because you lock up your MT. But it was late season 7, mid-season 7, and Kukoc is insane, boys. Like, he really is an insane card, so I definitely have zero regrets, for sure. All right, let's give this full evaluation here. He's got the Magic Johnson, possibly one of the best valued cards in all of my team. I really do believe that. An elite card for under 500K. Yaxel, great longevity. That card is elite. I mean, if you were, people who spent 100 on him, I think it's worth it. How? Another elite card. Kind of an elite budget card, too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the next card is going to be a pretty crazy card here. Let's see what we got. I don't know what. Whoa. Hold on. Control Z. Yeah, my centering's all back up here. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Now to the bench here. You can run that 500K small forward, and he's an elite small forward. When you got Invincible Wemby, when did you get Invincible Wemby, Menace? I'm going to miss that in the Discord. That's crazy, bro. That's absolutely crazy. And then Menace worked some my career and got the Bol, dude. Crazy front court. Absolutely crazy front court. But he said it's the bench that's been getting him excited. I know Menace is shifty. He likes the guards. He's got Jordan. He's got the new Tyrese. New Tyrese is nice. And of course, he's going to go against the grain a little bit, dude. My guy Menace going against the grain just a little bit. Cooper Flag at small forward. Yeah, you see it. You see it. He'll cook you with him, though. He'll cook you. Say something, he'll cook you, dude. Simple as that. And then he's got more size off the bench, bro. If some size is good, more is better. Edie and Shaq off the bench. And then, this is what I'm saying, a little lineup versatility. Like, sometimes you want to call in that Zion, bro. Certain matchups, you need a Zion. Maybe need a Ben Wallace. And there's that Devin Booker. Real fun card. Elite lineup, Menace. Elite lineup, man. Primary ball handlers, Magic and Bol. Running that power points with Bol, dude. You gotta like it. Gotta like it. I like a whole lot of SGA escape. Yep. Bol has Marion. Okay. Jared says the one he bought was 26 on PlayStation. Okay. Let me catch up with a few of these. Okay, Cruz says, mostly playing Park. I like that, Cruz. I like that. Okay, Amy and Angel are going to start a stock. Watch this, dude. Second channel stock options. Just give me a few years to learn it, dude. That's all I need. That's all I need. Jared, who'd you buy, dude? Appreciate you. Okay. The one I bought was 26 on PlayStation. I think you're talking about 100 overall Tyrese. Yeah, dude. I think you'll make some MT on him. I would sell this weekend. You should be good. There's a Pau Gasol, dude. 220. Crazy good card for that price. Okay, I think we need a new Giannis. I'm calling it. Are they gonna skip Invincible Giannis and go straight to GOAT? Because I'd be kind of sad. I want Invincible Giannis and GOAT Giannis personally. But they're skipping certain cards. Did Scotty get an Invincible? I don't think Scotty got an Invincible, right? They're going straight to GOAT for Scotty. Will they re-release? Am I tripping? There is an Invincible. No, dude, it's been a while since we had Scotty. Right? The last Scotty is Galaxy Opal. We're finally getting a new Scotty. What's up, Shep? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Oscar Robertson at 3.4. See, we saved money on the Oscar powers. We saved money. We got Oscar for like 8. We were smart on that because that was for the Kings theme team. Speaking of the Kings theme team, the one card we really need for that, dude, and he's pretty rare, dude. He's not too. This card we could actually afford if we found one. Invincible DeMarcus Cousins, dude. That would be a fun one. That would be a fun one. All right, we do have a challenge to do. I think we're semi-good. I could probably make a few more bids. We did get a cockburner sold. Do we have any bids out? We got a few bids out. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just get a challenge done because they dropped some W challenges today, guys. Honestly, W challenge, a free 100 overall piece. Super easy. I mean, rebounds with heart is surprisingly kind of challenging. And then we just got to win one of these games. But then we also do, this is another W challenge and it's a new tab. I like the fact it's its own tab, dude. That means we could have more coming. This is generous, bro. I mean, off rip, if you started playing today, brand new, put in the locker code, get Kawhi and get Sigma. And that is not a bad triple threat online team. Plus you get Nick Nurse, like day one. This is like every now and then they just give new players a perfect opportunity. You see those posts in Reddit. Is my team worth starting right now? It's almost always worth starting it's because even if you didn't start today when this dropped, like this would be the perfect day to start my team. You would literally start brand new and have 3 elite, borderline elite cards. I mean, not S tier cards, but these are all like good usable cards. But if you just, at some point, I mean, it wasn't that long ago we got 100 BAM, at some point they just released something like this that's just really good for new players. And so, yeah, we just need a few more stats with some of these guys. We got to unlock Sigma. We kind of maybe should unlock Sigma before we do it. Just 3 points. No, I guess it doesn't really matter. Kind of matters, but there'll be more. So we need, I think my lineup's ready. We need 3 points with Kawhi. No, we need to update Halliburton here. And then, yeah, that's fine. We got the Kukoc. After we get 3 points, it'd just be nice to have that Sigma. But I guess yeah. It's just weird needing just 3 points with Kawhi. I guess it doesn't really matter. And then I have the smallest possible centers in to get rebounds for Josh Hart. Win by 21 points or more. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, the latest Scotty Festival. That's right. That's right. Yep, he was a special lock-in. Kind of sad. So and pretty much impossible to get, essentially. So at least this one's going to be auctionable. These first goats are always some of the cheaper goats later on. Really, their price is not going to crash until we get those guaranteed goat packs. So it's like those could start being the cards. They're going to hold value. I think goats will hold value, at least for a little bit. Around that 2.5 to 3. Obviously, new goats are way higher than that. But like Dirk's not going to crash down to 1 anytime soon. Dirk's going to be a 3 million MT card, at least for the foreseeable future, in my opinion. But who knows? You never know with this market. All right, getting a little challenge game in here. Oh. Okay, yeah, Hart. I'm going to have Hart guard center. See this Hallie. What'd they give him? Oh, they gave him the Shea Escape? Pretty good. Honestly, I liked my 100 overall Hallie. I was running the 100 overall Hallie because I spent 5 million MT on him. We don't need 3s with Hart. I spent 5 million MT on him, and so I was like, I'm going to use this card. He was backing up and even starting at times. Pretty shifty 100 overall. Okay. Okay, we need Kawhi to get 3 points. Kawhi is still pretty elite. Just join the Discord. Can I get some lineup advice as well? Yeah, for sure. Post your lineup in the Discord, my man. We will do the same deep dive we just did on Menace. Happy to give you some advice, dude. You're in the right place, bro. Glad you joined it. Welcome in. Mr. Bonson. Is that a play on Mr. Johnson? I'm pretty smart, so I usually pick up on, pattern recognition. That's what my buddy complimented me on my gameplay. And, it's not that good, but he said, hey, you have good pattern recognition. Appreciate that, is what I said to him, because I thought that was a nice compliment. And so when I see Mr. Bonson, I'm thinking he replaced B with the letter J. So it's like, wait, that doesn't even work to be Mr. Johnson. All right, dude. There goes my theory about me being good at pattern recognition. So, yeah, we'll move on from that. But welcome, Mr. Johnson. Okay, Cruz, thoughts on the drop? Edie is going to be a monster. Dude, Edie's been a monster, bro. 100 overall, Edie has been a monster. This is a good year for Edie. I mean, the 100 overall was an elite card for a long time. He still is technically elite. Like when you load up against 100 overall Edie, you're like, dang, it's going to be tough. I mean, everybody has 100 overall Shaq, but then you see the guy has Shaq and Edie. You're like, all right, like he's kind of like the Magic Johnson of 100s right now, you know? I mean, he's 500K, but it's one of the best 500K you can spend. So Edie's been a monster. And yeah, that Invincible, that's going to be one of those cards, like kind of at borderline endgame. You got to realize a 7-4 Invincible is probably better than many, many GOATs. And so, got to win this by 21 too. So we actually got to just start jacking up threes. So you got to make that. Come on, Tyrese. I might take the fault, dude. We might need to get some subs in, dude, because Angel Reese trying to guard Chet, dude, just so I can get Josh Hart rebounds. Like, is it worth it? Truly, is it worth it? You got to ask yourself at what cost, at what cost? Thoughts on the okay? And if you hold on. Try to read chat and play. Premium packs you can start today and be competitive along with playoff content. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to grind. There really is. Okay, let's just do this off the pass. I think a little easier catch and shoot, right? Boom. There it is, Tyrese. There it is. Bister. Okay, Bister Bonson. He says I'm right. Okay, and I do see his lineup. All right, let's just push pause here. All right, Bister Bonson. He's got a nice looking lineup too, dude. I like the look of it, dude. 100 overall Josh Giddey. Oh, we got a festival warrior here. I can respect it, dude. 100 overall Josh Giddey. I think you're good there, bro. I like Powell. Porzingis into Ralph Sampson, dude. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy good. Going 10-man to Dikembe. 100 overall Caleb. I think you're pretty solid, dude. I see the 4 million up in the bank there, Bister Bonson. And I would say, let's see, anybody sellable? No, you're rocking all unauctionable. I think you rock with it for a bit, dude. And then, I mean, being realistic, bro, this is borderline endgame. Like, I know I'm just throwing that term around, but I'm sorry, dude. Like, Invincible Porzingis, he's just that good, especially if he has 40 legend badges. Like I was saying, that was my card I was using late June. Ralph Sampson, yeah, same category in my opinion. Josh Giddey is one of my favorite cards to use in this game. I was running his Galaxy Opal early. If you guys were in the very beginning of this channel, I had a really good Galaxy Opal Josh Giddey, one of my favorite cards. I think eventually you could, try to get something crazy here. Just keep stacking your MT and maybe small forward, go pick your choice. Dirk, Kevin Garnett, there's going to be more released. I do really like this Paul George. And with Yaxel off the bench, the thing with Yaxel is, even if better cards eventually come out, and you saw Menace was still running them, like his jump shot is so glitchy where he can outplay cards that are better. But again, they're not going to have better stats. And so he's one of those cards. He's 100 overall, perfect stats. His animations are really pretty good. Let's be real. Even if they're not perfect dribble animations, his catch and shoot is going to be glitchy all year long. Kind of tough to make an upgrade there. I get getting as much as you can out of that GOAT Jordan. And honestly, that GOAT Jordan hoops. Let's call it what it is. I'm not going to downplay him. So I think you chill for now, especially with this Dikembe off the bench, bro. Like, that's a fun card, especially on bigs. I do think you're pretty good on bigs. This Shaq's another one of those cards where he's only 100, but he has such a glitchy jump shot where he's going to be good for a long time. Maybe you get bored of using the same card because he's season 6. So it's like, literally, this card could last to the end of the year. People might be playing hundreds and hundreds of games with that Shaq. So eventually you might want to mix it up. And I'm not even like downgrading power or anything, but like if there was an area where eventually you open up the MT wallet, maybe you get something crazy here. But you're good for now, bro. I would honestly ride out the rest of the season, just play and have some fun. Maybe challenge yourself in Showdown. What modes do you play? That looks like a Showdown lineup, especially since you're running a 10-man. Guessing you're doing some Showdown. But appreciate you sharing, Mr. Glad. Josh Giddey really reminds me of 6'8 Magic Johnson, better pass style. Do you think Caleb Wilson? Honestly, no. I don't think so, bro. I think that Caleb's pretty good, dude. I think he's a little overshadowed just because more people locked in for Yaxel. At the time, Yaxel was the glitchiest of the cards because he was he's taller. He was like a tall shooting guard. I don't think he's outdated per se. And I always feel like of all positions, that small forward off the bench is kind of one of the least used positions. So at one point, do you want to maybe move Powell to the bench and grab an elite small forward? That would probably be the move eventually. But again, dude, I feel like you could chill for the rest of the season. Not Dude, I know it's early to be in that mindset of like, well, I already got the whole season to chill, but I think this one random movie that had this quote, and it's kind of an interesting quote. You done the milking, now you can drink the cream. You know, you put the work in. That is an elite lineup, and you got a little time to enjoy that lineup before it's outdated or anything like that. All right. We still need stats, but we need to win by 21 points or more. I think we need to get, I mean, is Josh Hart even getting any rebounds? No, he has 0 rebounds. So let's just get our bigs in, because I got to make sure we win by 21 here, boys. Josh Hart. Oh, you know who we can put in? Let's put in Tony, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice. Because Brunson got his situation handled. Not Brunson, but Kawhi. Kawhi just needed 50 points, rebounds, and assists. Hart needs rebounds, but come on, dude. They're just not happening. Lead by 21 points. Yeah, we just got to lead by 21. I guess we leave Hart in. Yeah, we'll leave Hart in. And he can guard the center. Oh, no. Oh, we're there. This could be a Hart rebound, boys. We're hunting the first Hart rebound of the game. Look at that pick and roll defense. Good contest. Get back in position. Don't let Lisa Leslie out rebound you. Where's my guy Tyrese? All right, we're going to do a shifty move. Watch this. Shea escape. Keep it moving. Oh, crossover. Float. Don't test me, boys. Yeah, they need a timeout after that one. Yeah, plenty of time. Thank you. You got it, Mr. Bonson. Appreciate you in here. I do play a lot of Showdown and King of the Court. I can never got the tier 1, bro. Dude, good for you, man. With a lineup like that, I think it's fun to go out there and test the waters. Bro, Showdown, man, I truly do have a love. I don't know if love hate's the right word, but love dislike. I think it's a love dislike. A love dislike relationship with Showdown. Part of me really truly appreciates it. And it's like, we need an unlimited. We need a mode where it's best lineup versus best lineup, sweat versus sweat. Get out there and just show what you got. And sometimes it's so much fun, but unfortunately, there's some really good people out there, like really good people. And it can be frustrating losing in 2K. It just simply can. And I think I have a pretty good perspective on it. Maybe not the best, but a pretty good one. And it's just tough sometimes, you know? It can be tough, but it can also be a lot of fun. And I think King of the Court is also a lot of fun. I like the idea of Weekend League. I think we got to rework rewards a little bit, but I really like, I think for the most part, like the timed, I like the timed, and I don't mind the 3 losses you're out. I think they got to rethink some tiers, how they do tiers and the rewards. I think that's one option, or have us play a set amount of games and have different wins per, you know, different rewards based on how many wins you get. But I think it's fun, another mode just to go test the lineup, you know, if you want. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Of course, bro. Appreciate you. Plenty of time to build that lead. Yeah, now we got Tony out, bro. And when I play with Tony online in Showdown, he really is that fourth quarter closer. Like, I start the game with him, but I do kind of wait for the fourth quarter to really go off with him, and he is kind of that closer. So we're gonna start opening it up a little bit. We do need stats with Tyrese, but it might be just too much fun to get points with this Tony Kukoc card. We're gonna play some sweaty defense on this computer. Oh, we're chasing that down. Get out of here. Give it to Tony. Look at this cross. He's gone. Oh my goodness. 6'11" shooting guard. Oh, full court. Oh, one-man press. Oh, he saved it. Tony Kukoc, get it back to him. Get it back to him. He's going corner. Too easy. It's crazy. It's crazy, boys. Tony, he's still at it. He's still at it. Oh, that was his steal. I'm calling double. Calling double. Josh Hart can still get a rebound for your boy. Come on, Josh. Get another rebound. He got one. I don't even know if I saw it. Oh, give Chet the open 3. He bricked it. Let's go, Josh. Oh, he got out-rebounded by Tony, dude. Tony's going to do it. I'm buying a Jabari. Okay, JMS. I like that because I think he will not lose his value. But on the other hand, I will lose a massive chunk of his value, like 80K, so I can keep 100K in the bank. Not a bad idea, dude. Usually when I buy one, I try to sell another. Unless it depends on what I'm grinding. But yeah, it kind of depends on my mood/mode. But I definitely understand that mindset. I think Jabari will hold. What's his volume like? Card volume's really important. Card volume's really important. Don't forget to like up the stream, chat. I just did myself. I know we can forget sometimes. Thank you, J-Dub. And I should be like better. I got to put a poll, like shout out no return. He'll put a poll like, have you liked the stream yet? And then the two options are yes or yes. And it's like when the only two options are yes, bro, I like the stream every time, dude. I honestly do, bro. But I guess part of me is like, no, y'all should like it on your own accord. Not because I'm telling you to, but because this content is so enjoyable, you're like, I need to like this stream right away. That Tony Kukoc jump shot was so good. I am overwhelmed with the urge to hit the like button right now. I feel like that's exactly what my content really pushes y'all to do. Jokes. I feel like y'all know when I'm kind of joking / doing a bit, but I always just feel the need to clarify it a little bit, you know. Come on, Tony, bro. I'm trying to show off, and you get a turnover. Sometimes he does turn the ball over. I do think Giants, even with 99 ball handle, turn the ball over a little bit more. Just because they're taller. Alley? Dude, how are you going to break up the alley, dude? That's messed up, bro. Who did that, dude? That was about to be kind of cool. It's Chet. Where was that in the Western Conference Finals? Look at this. Tyrese calling for it. Send it up. Coach is like, say less. Chet's like, wah, wah. That's fair. I mean, if we didn't deserve to get it, I don't want Chet like holding back, you know. That'd be messed up. Oh, we're there. Oh, what? 10% contested? Okay, we're building the lead, though. We are building the lead. Shepard says he's just lurking. Okay, I respect a lurker. Gonna try a random squad and all-star, but glad to see you with the stream today. Shep, good luck with the randoms. Let us know how it goes. That's another love. I think, dude, honestly, all-star's fun, bro. I think next season I'm for sure doing all-star. Yeah. Actually, that's going to be the move. Season 8, we're going all-star, and we're just going to only play with Tony Kukoc. And we're just going to light up all-star with Tony. Yeah. Harkenstein, get him out of here. Get him out of here, Harkenstein. But, dude, W, random squad. And Shepard says he liked the stream. I like it. Quick little second quarter quit out. Oh, I love that feeling, Menace. Dude, honestly, talk about the love-dislike relationship. I love loading into a showdown game and it just clicks from the beginning and you just get that momentum and you're like, I got this guy. And then you're up by like 8 to 10, maybe a little more. And then you see that pause quit and you're like, boom, boom. It's a good feeling. That's the one I like. JMS says, read last. Never mind. I got a McHale. Oh, I like that purchase. 39 Legends, bro. That's a card with some longevity, dude. I like that purchase, JMS. Are we going alley? It's got to be an alley. Brooke Lopez. Anyone else using Brooke Lopez? I kind of like the card, man. It's a bit of a placebo effect. I'm probably looking at it through rose-colored glasses, but kind of like the card. Josh Hart, get a rebound, dude. Just get one rebound. Honey. He's impossible to stop. He's impossible to stop. It's as simple as that. Oh, he left his man. Josh Hart rebound? Not quite. Watch this. Tony to the corner. Butter. When that 6'11", the fade is so hard to contest. So I've just been fading everything. Just like in offline or when I'm messing around, I just fade everything just to kind of get used to it. But it's really quite powerful. Really quite powerful. I'm an all-star right now. I swear nobody's house to play just normal ball, dude. Yeah, that can be the dark side of all-star. And the thing with all-star, it's the same with Park, where it's like one guy can ruin it. One guy who's like, yo, I'm not a team player. You know, then that's the main thing. Like, are all people bought into like, yo, let's just be positive and try to win this game? But one bad apple can ruin a game. And with All-Star, there's a higher chance because technically you're playing with 2 other people in Park. You know, if you're on a 3-man, you got 2 teammates. In All-Star, you got 4 teammates. So it doubles. This is a math channel. What is up, Dion Scott, by the way? Good to see you, bro. 0 ball movement. That's the most frustrating thing to me, dude. And you see it, it's not just an all-star. Like, I've played a lot of open gyms in my life. And sometimes you just play with random people. Like, when they get the ball, they want to hold it. I'm a big guy, dude. Like the way I was coached, I mean, I played a lot of basketball. Get the ball. You do one of three things. You either attack, shoot, or pass. You do not catch and just hold. I mean, sometimes here and there, maybe if the play is setting up, but if you're working a free flowing offense, like dude, just because you got the ball doesn't mean you have to do something with it. It could just mean that you need to kind of space the floor out and you need to kick it. That's why some of my favorite people to play with IRL is soccer players. Soccer players understand that because in soccer, there is no one-on-one. Some guy never takes it the full court of the pitch. They have to move the ball up sequentially, and then usually the guy that really makes that final attacking move, he usually kicks it one more time and passes it for the quick pop in. Sometimes the assist is really the biggest move in soccer, and it can be the same thing in basketball. The assist is really where the magic happens. It's been a bit lost in modern day. That could be me being an old head. I'm getting hyped up just talking about it. But I feel you, Dion Scott. And I lived in Australia for a year. Shout out. I know we have some Australian viewers. There's this thing, I think it's called handball. Maybe it's netball. And it's just like basketball, except it has no backboard. Have you guys seen this sport? It's just like basketball. It has no backboard and there's no dribbling. You have to pass it. It's kind of like Ultimate Frisbee. If you guys have ever played Ultimate Frisbee, that's another really good game. And like as a coach, I used to coach basketball. You do drills where you maximize dribbles. You say 2 dribbles and pass, or you do drills where the ball has to be passed a certain number of times before anyone can even shoot. And so, and to bring it back to my team, yeah, playing an all-star when people understand that and are just down for ball movement, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, playing with randoms, they just don't teach it as much anymore. And you also got to realize a lot of people don't even get proper coaching. Like whether or not it's even being coached today as much as it used to, proper ball movement, it probably still is being coached. But a lot of guys, a lot of people, guys and girls, they don't get exposed to organized basketball, so they might not even understand those principles. And then their only true representation of basketball is what they see on TV or YouTube. There's like some of these one-on-one guys on YouTube, like that MK guy. I don't know if you guys know who that is. No free promo. But y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's all about this one-on-one. You got to cook them one-on-one. It's like, that's just not basketball. It's really not what the intention of basketball was meant to be at all, So there's my soapbox on ball movement, but well said, Dion, well said. Tyler Backus in the chat. He's got something cool to say. Yo, Guru, how you been? Just hopping off work. When you do an all-star team up with the boys? Dude, I was thinking about that. We definitely need to get that going, and I need to do an all-star team up stream. This weekend, maybe even tomorrow. Let's try to do an all-star team up stream. I'll post it in the Discord, and we'll try to get some guys, and it'll be a lot of fun. Whoever wants to play live. If we get too many, maybe we got to do a rotation. Saturday's always the day, but you got to keep the same squad. We could try to do that, but I see you, Tyler. You got first dibs, bro, because you asked. So let's try to get a squad going. JMS says hold run it. All right, there's 2. We need 2 more. Saturday all-star team up streak. Who's in? Menace, you still in here? He might be sweating on Showdown. I'm going to give Menace a couple minutes to respond. I know the Discord is popping with the All-Star Team-Up boys. Shepard's in there a lot. I know Shepard's playing a lot of All-Star Team-Up as he's currently in an All-Star Team-Up game. So I'm going to give Shepard the spot because I'm guessing he's sweating right now. Yep, Menace is in. I knew he'd be in. We might be full there with Shepard then. And I know there's few we're letting out, like Marco and Tubster. There's a lot of good guys. Or Tyler, are you Tubster? Tyler, you're Tubster, right? That might be good. I think you are. Am I up by 21? Yeah, we're up by like 50. It's all because of Kukoc. Look at this. All right, so he's got deep take. Let's see if we can do a fading deep one. Watch this. Big screen. Running. Oh, that's green. I knew it was. I knew it was, dude. Fade, dude. This card broken, boys. Power's always running 2. Yes, Power's 2. All right. Powers, you're in 2. See, now it's like I got to sit out. What if it was a 10-man and we had to do subs? That'd be kind of chill. That'd be vibes. I've always said, I think one of the most vibes thing IRL is like being on the bench after you've played some like good minutes. Like say it's second quarter, I'm a role player. I don't know why I like part of me wants to be the star hitting the shot at the end of the fourth quarter. But the other part of me is like seeing that role, like Luke Cornett, this exact moment. Think how good it felt for Luke Cornett to go back to the bench after that huge block against the Thunder. Remember, he came in for like 1 minute. Wemby was in foul trouble. Luke Cornett comes in, makes a huge play, and then like a minute later, they sub him back out and they get Wemby in. What happens? Luke Cornett comes to the bench, and the whole bench is dapping him up, doing this. And now he just gets to chill on the bench, like no pressure. His limited minutes, he did more than enough. It's kind of like the kicker in the NFL. Like it must be such a good feeling just to be chilling on the sideline as a kicker after you just nail a massive field goal, and your team's like, dude, great job. And now you just get to chill on the sideline. Kicker's a little different. I've always said that's one of the most unique positions mentally, because a kicker during a game, he's like, yo, today could be really chill and I might not have a huge impact, or I may be the one deciding factor of this game winning or losing. And you don't know, like that final drive's going down the field and you're like, yo, they might try to kick a field goal. We might get lucky and just score a touchdown. Huge unknown. And kind of the same with a bench NBA player. Like at any moment in time, someone on the bench might be thrusted into the game on a huge moment just due to an injury or something like that. You never know. But I've always thought the bench can be kind of vibes, you know. Tyler equal Tubster. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Mr. Bonson, but I just wish people were more willing to pass and not play hero ball all the time. I tend to just embrace my role as 3 and D, and I get more success in TT Park and ASTU that way. That's facts, dude. I think especially nowadays, dude, when I'm playing with randoms, Bister, I think I'm like, look, I can't try to be the hero because I'm guessing one of these two other guys might try to be a hero. And so if everyone's trying to be the hero, we're going to have a problem. It's going to be too many chefs in the kitchen. It's just not possible. Yeah, that's facts, dude. We got me, 305 Power, Shep, Gasha, Kai are always playing together. And then we get some of the other guys. Big Sweaty as well. Dude, Big Sweaty's a W, man. He came in the chat the other day. We were playing with him. Glad to see he's been having some runs, dude. Shout out Big Sweaty, dude. W crew for sure, man. That's what makes me happy, dude, is the Discord is thriving. And I think it's a really cool community. And yeah, Discord's a W Discord, man. W Discord. Guru, do you plan on buying something big or just waiting? Good question, Project Mayhem. I'm kind of in between right now, dude. Hey, there is a ton of really good cards out right now. I mean, anybody using this Cornet? Like, I'm kind of tempted to try to take Cornet into a game or two. Eventually, we got to get some rebounds with my guy, Josh Hart. I'm definitely eyeing a purchase here sooner than later, as we did win a Drake Powell for 82. I like that. I think it is, I'm due to make a purchase here, but I kind of want to wait a little bit. I do, and I definitely will wait till tomorrow. I mean, maybe tonight if I saw something crazy. I don't know why Embiid just sounds kind of fun to me. Like if I got a power forward Embiid, that could help my lineup. I'm just looking at my lineup and I'm like, most of the cards I could get, I think, are kind of a horizontal move. I think the biggest upgrade I could consider is maybe at point guard. This is still a really good card, though. And then maybe you could argue I'm lacking a little size. I know Bam could be a little outdated. So like an elite power forward to kind of mix this up. Maybe one more, like an Edie. I think Edie, you know, but again, I would almost want to keep Bam on the bench just for those matchups, because sometimes it does happen where there's like a Zion at the 4. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want, you know, Brooke Lopez guarding Zion or Ben Wallace. Kind of feel like I should just wait for Ben Wallace because we're not far. Look, we just actually got a season. I got a bunch of XP coins. There's 10 KMT. We take that. And so I think I'm in a bit of a hold right now. I do. There are some really fun cards coming down the pipe. And we're getting to that point where GOATs are, you know, 1, becoming more popular, but 2, becoming a bit more reasonable. And I'm right around that range of, you know, maybe buying a cool GOAT card here sooner than later. Once, you know, the right one. Dude, small forward Kevin Garnett could be sick. That could be sick. Cornet is okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. But hey, a free okay card. Yeah, for some reason he's slow. It's interesting. I think I'd wait another week, to be honest. Wallace is just better than Bam. Yeah, exactly. So, and I like that Bam just because it's nice to mix the size up a little bit. Like even if I got an Edie, maybe Edie would replace Noah. And then I'd run the Ben Wallace here at power forward. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then really happy at shooting guard. Relatively happy at small forward. Just the way I play, I don't need an elite small forward. And if I have like an elite scoring small forward, then I wouldn't need Tony. So I'm like, these guys are pretty serviceable at their roles. And both are badged pretty nicely. So I would say my next big move, considering I'll get Ben, is thinking about an elite point guard. I think I do need to replace one of these guys. I think Thompson off the bench maybe would be cool. And so I'm looking at elite point guards, and it's kind of interesting. I don't know. LeBron would be sick, and it's like I kind of missed the window. I mean, I'm not in LeBron range right now. Let's just be real. Not in LeBron range. But there is some cool invincibles, but like grabbing 100, I don't know if I should just go for 100 Cooper, but I'd rather get 100 Cooper or Magic over this Cade, you know, maybe even over this Booker, being realistic. Like I probably want Shea could be an option. Like, do I go after invincible Shea? That could be fun. I won't lie. I've seen this card absolutely cook. Like there's no question. And he is in my price range. Also this Luka card, just because I haven't played with a Luka all year long. Not sure if anyone's used this card, but he looks pretty nasty, and that looks like a fun one. This wouldn't be like me buying the best card with my MT. This would just be like, yo, that would be fun, like Luka and Kukoc. So yeah, I'll probably do something like that, and try to get an elite. Maybe, has anybody tried either of these two actually? This VJ, what's he, 6'5"? 6'5", yeah. If anything, Jimmy. Has anyone tried the Invincible Jimmy? This could be a sick card. I'm actually kind of tempted. Maybe I bid on that one. Y'all talk me into it. You guys know I'm susceptible to the chat. That looks like a decent price, actually. Okay, Cornet is okay. For some reason, Cornet's slow. I think I'd wait. I enjoy getting steals, blocks, rebounds, and assists as much as I do scoring. That's facts, Powers, for sure. And Sly Razor making an appearance. What is up, Sly? Good to see you, bro. Is this your main account? Are you no money spent? Savage coming in here. I like that. It's kind of like a roast. Like, is this your main account, bro? Are you no money spent, dude? I'm pro money spent. This is my main account. We had like a lot more MT, but we kind of invested all of it into Mr. Tony Kukoc. This is my one and only account, no alt account, and yeah, we get pro pass, and that's it. The rest we do auction house. But good question, Savage. Appreciate you being in here, bro. Mister, what do you like about Mobley at small forward? Great question. Well, one, his stats are good, obviously, right? He has really good stats. Two, his jump shot is actually pretty nice. Tom Chambers is a better jump shot. What I really like about this card that I think separates him from a few other 100s, because we're splitting hairs at a certain point, is these tendencies. 85 pass interception tendencies, actually really high. 99 shot contest tendency. Couple of elite tendencies. Also, keep in mind there, Bister, we locked in for Tony Kukoc, which means we had to lock in this Evan Mobley. So I got to use this Evan Mobley either way. I think between him and Tom Chambers, small forward's in a good spot. That said, I think there's a lot of small forwards. Pau, Giannis, there's a lot of cards kind of like that 100 overall range that you can mix and match a little bit. Okay. Guru, use Hallie. I mean, honestly, bro, that's what I'm thinking. Goat Cooper is crazy, of course. Of course. That would be a card I would really consider. First game was a 40-point blowout. A lot of good players. W, great cards. Invite me in lobbies now. Nice. Let's go, bro. Are you still, who are you using these days? You got Goat Braun, right? Yeah, I think you got Goat Braun. I heard BJ is goated. BJ is decent. Okay. If I'm around, I'd be honored to play in the Big D Guru game. For sure, Shep. For sure, bro. You know you are in a... you have a high status within the Guru community. You know that. Just use Hallie, Tubster says. Yeah, that makes sense. Going into another game, sending love to y'all in the chat. Appreciate you, Shep. Love the positivity. Hallie is Shea at home in free. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like we have Shea at home. But in that meme, Tubster, it's like the thing at home really isn't as good as the actual thing. Like, yo, I want to use LeBron. No, we have LeBron at home. It's like, it's not the same, dude. You know what I'm saying? Sly says, yes, I pulled Luka. Card is great. And then Invincible Draymond. That's another card I was thinking about. I'm just not a huge fan of Draymond IRL. And we used the 100 overall Draymond for so long. But it's interesting. Menace, I think Cornet is slow because of the base motion style. Motion style is pretty huge. And that's what I like about that Brook Lopez. Drew Eubanks motion style. For sure. Not talking trash, LOL. First stream, just curious. Good stream. I appreciate you, Savage. No, I didn't take it that way. Just wanted to roast you just a little bit. Not really roast you, but just wanted to just comment on with the username Savage. You know what I mean? So for sure, welcome in here, bro. Appreciate you asking. And one day we may be no money spent. Maybe next season. Honestly, dude, I do try to provide kind of a perspective of someone who's like, I'm not going to do the microtransactions. the pro pass is, you know, the exception, but like I'm not going to come in here and feel the pressure to buy packs every week. And I'm still, you know, going to play the game, grind the game, use the auction house to grow my MT, and hopefully show you can still have a lot of fun in this mode while being, you know, staying on a budget, being really disciplined in that matter. And, you know, if you want to do it another way, like I said, I try to cater to everybody. If people do want to rip packs, like more power to you, but that's just my personal style. Are you going to go live during? Oh, yeah, let's do that, dude. Maybe Saturday. The thing, Saturday, I usually play a little King of the Court, but it's usually pretty quick because honestly, I usually get in, play 2 to 3 games, get my tier 3, and get on out. And so I'll probably do that same thing. So I think all Saturday we could do an all-star team-up stream, which could be really sweet. I think that'd be pretty cool. I definitely think that would be cool. All right, so we just need some rebounds with Cornette. We can play a multiplayer game. Maybe we play one showdown game. It's just been sweaty out there, boys. It's been truly sweaty, but let's get a showdown game. Might as well. And then, yeah, we got like 45 minutes left to stream. I do got to go pick up the lady from work. So we're in tier 4, pushing towards tier 3. Really just pushing. I'm not too worried about what tier I get. I do want the 50 wins. And we have one season completion piece already from the Gauntlet. Where is it? Is it event cards? Is it stackable event cards? Yep, there it is. Season 7 Gauntlet Exchange. So we have some options. I don't know what I'm going to do in this. Honestly, when I really look at it, I'm like, I don't even need the second one. I don't know if Dominique makes my lineup. I do think he'd be a really fun card to have. And he's probably better than me. I mean, maybe one of these 2 cards make my lineup, like over Bam, but like over Ben, probably not. Seen this card hoop. Someone cooked me with that card in a showdown game, actually. So I'm kind of curious. Dude, all of these options here at the end are like a no-go. I mean, maybe it's 100k MT, but I'm just kind of playing showdown just to do it, you know, just to do it. We're pretty good on challenges besides heart rebounds. Like, I think we're pretty good. And yeah, so we're just kind of grinding showdown casually. But I'm telling you all, dude, next season we did the park. So that's what's kind of cool about this year for me. I have done season event completion pieces almost in every mode. We have done it in showdown. This will be the second time we've done it in showdown. We've done it just once in Park, but gosh, it was a grind. But we did it in Park last season. We did it in All-Star Team-Up, not when I was a channel, but in Season 1, we actually did it in All-Star Team-Up. And then we have not done Salary Cap. Though this season is by far the best season to ever try to do Salary Cap. I think 100 wins is actually semi-reasonable, where 150 is like pretty tough, I'll be real. But yeah. Showdown been a chore. I'm glad I'm not the only one, man. That's what I like about this community. It's like, I don't know, it's tough. Sometimes you read the writing on the bathroom wall and you're like, I just need to get better. Or if I lose a showdown game, I suck, you know? And I'm like, it's hard, you know? Sometimes you get down on yourself. Showdown can literally get you down on yourself, but I just got to remind myself, like, 1, I'm decent at the game. Maybe not elite, but either way, even if I lose in showdown, I'm still decent at the game. 2, regardless of how I do in showdown, that doesn't impact me as a human, as a person. This is a video game. It's supposed to be fun. And yeah, a mode shouldn't be a chore. And that is, dude, it's funny how sometimes it feels that way. And I'm like, dude, do I even want these 50 wins? So I'm like, it should be enjoyable. And I'll be honest, this season more than ever, I have quit games. I've been like, you know what? This experience is no longer enjoyable. I'm just going to quit the game, and it's nothing against my opponent. I'm like, bro, you got this win. Like, you got it. I want to move on to the next game. What's annoying is 2K bans people. And I even messaged 2K customer service for the first time. And I was like, bro, why are you guys banning people for quitting? Like, look, there is a talent gap between certain players. And we're trying to make this game conducive to newer players or players like myself who have been playing a while, but like want to have an enjoyable experience. What is the benefit of banning people for quitting? When there is probably a lot of other serious stuff going on we could be more focused on for banning. And that was right around the time everyone got banned for selling those next generation cards. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, what is up with your ban system? But another soapbox. Zachy, and how you been, man? Where you been, bro? We appreciate you. Good to see you, bro. That's what's up, man. JMS, we'll definitely figure something out, dude. We'll definitely figure something out. Zakian's in the chat, and Menace empathizes with me. I actually messaged Menace directly. I was like, bro, what is up with Showdown this season, bro? It's been a grind, dude. Good to see you, Zakian. Bister says, man, I feel you. As good a squad as I have, I lose to budget squads every now and again. It happens, bro. Some of these budget guys are so good at the game. I'm like, I'm decent at the game, bro. Like, I know I'm decent. So when I see someone just hooping, I'm like, bro, this guy is just good at the game, cooking with some of these bench cards. It is, or not these budget cards. It's interesting, but it happens, dude. Need to own up on it and learn where I can be better. It can be a mad tilting sometimes. Exactly, Bister. Exactly, bro. Well said, dude. Good for you for reaching out. I sent the same messages every time I get the ban warning. Bro, it's silly, dude. I'm just like, look, I get it. And they said something like, it protects the integrity of the game. No, I don't know, man. Unless they're really worried about people farming wins with bots and having bots auto quit. And so I think that's what they're worried about. Or, I mean, I really don't see how friends can match up with each other consistently. Like, yo, Fly, let's both search at the same time. We match up against each other. I'll quit. Let's do it again. Match up against each other. You quit. And we just trade wins. I don't think that's, dude, like, there has to be enough people searching for showdown games where you can't just guarantee you're going to match your friend. Like, I don't know. I just know Madden, at least the last time I played Madden Ultimate Team, they did not punish quits. FIFA, they did not punish quits. MLB, I haven't played MLB in a while, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Not saying that we're going to quit this game. Hopefully we come in here and hoop. But yeah, let's give it a shot here. We'll run one with these guys. We got a 2x MT token. What's the Discord link? I know. So this thing gets updated like every week, and I do have it in my channel title. I just got to go back into my channel title and update it. But there is the Discord link right there. There is the Discord link right there. Savage, I can attest because I'm a budget player. I'm really good. I just have other obligations. That's the thing, man. Some of these budget guys are still very good at the game, and there's so many competitive cards. So many Dark Matters and 100 overalls that are relatively attainable and absolutely compete. See a Shaq. Is that Goat Braun? Oh, okay. This is a full budget squad, but he's got TTV in his name, which means he might be a streamer. That 100 overall Austin Reeves I've seen hoop. I get cooked by Pink Diamond LeBron. It's like, come on, dude. He's Div 1, dude. 89 wins Div 1 with this budget lineup. You got to be kidding me, dude. This guy, he could be hooping, dude. All right, let's see what Tyrese can get into. He's coming out strong, I can tell already. Yeah, it was a bad jump. Div 1 sweat right off the rip with a budget squad. Just can't make this stuff up, guys. Got to sag on that T-Mac a little bit. All right. We're getting busy on the pick and roll. Tyrese can be a bit of a liability on defense. I got to be real. Bad D. We're going to have to lock in a little bit, chat. Forgive me if I miss a comment or two. Can Kukoc just go all the way? Maybe, but he doesn't need to. See you. Ooh, he's playing lanes. It's a nice little pass, though. D. Foul? What's the foul? Got you, bro. Got you. Yes, you can, Powers, but that wouldn't count for, like, grinding showdown wins. I'm just saying, like, I think 2K is trying to, like, prevent people from, like, illegally farming wins by, like, intentionally matching up against each other. But yeah, when you play friends mode, what's the foul? Illegal screen. All right, here we go. Then it wouldn't count as a win. You know what I mean? I respect your elite budget players. Please teach me your ways. I want to be better. Yes, I agree. I still think I'm kind of a budget player. I got Tony Kukoc. He's not that much of a budget player. Oh, you got to finish that, Tyrese. I should have kicked it out. Oh, nice, Kukoc. See you. Oh, that was not the guy one. I've turned my meter on for online free throws, and my goodness, is it such, as I miss one, such a better experience. I can't believe I missed that, though. It is way easier to make free throws. I will say that. Send me a little screen here. Thank you. It's really that simple with Tony. Give him an inch, he will take a mile. I will say that. Oh, boy. Oh, what a block by Mobley. That's what I'm talking about. See you. Just find Kukoc in the corner. It's the #1 game plan. Oh, it's a tough finish. All right, here we go. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Oh, why did I do that? I had to dunk with him. Not the right defense. What we got? 10-10. It's gotta stay locked in. Biggest thing here is turnovers. I can see he is trying to play that pass. We got to be real careful with turnovers. A little back cut. It's there. It's not there. Are we even in 5 out? Come on, Shaq. That was ugly, but it's gonna work. Sometimes ugly works in this mode, guys. Sometimes ugly can work. Cut him off. Good. Oh, good. Oh, okay. We're sweating, boys. I use real player percentage on free throws because every card... Ooh, that might be smart, bro. That might be smart. And then you're going to make like 99 out of 100. Oh, what a contest. That was big brain. Who coach with the read cross? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Get out of here, LeBron. Get back, get back, get back. Good. Bro, I'm there. He's really trying to read that inbounds pass. I'm not going to let him. Brook's pretty butter. He's pretty butter. If you leave Brook open, he probably will hit it. Brook is pretty butter. We're there. Oh, whoa. Dang, we got out of position. We played really good D there, and then we just got out of position last second. Yeah, he's doing that every time with that Anthony Davis. I think it's semi-predictable, but I do want to be careful. Those early inbounds turnovers are extra tilting. Talking about tilt. Bro, this Tyrese can kind of attack. I noticed it with the 100 overall. Like, he does a pretty good job of attacking. Nice. Go, Mobley. Go, Mobley. I'm the point guard. Patience. He's impatient. I'm not impatient. Okay, well, we ran out of time because the quarter. I probably should have been aware of how much time was left in the quarter. That's on me. Like, I'll fully admit to that. Not a bad first quarter, though. This guy, budget lineup, but is good at the game. Literally what we were just talking about. One of those guys. He's got a full budget lineup, but he's decent at the game. We're going to go full subs because my guys do get tired, and I try to keep him fresh. Like I said, I want Kukoc ready for the 4th. Like, no question. I want Kukoc ready for the 4th. So Paul George is going to step up. I like this Paul George card. Just got your McHale. Let's go. W. Let's actually call it timeout. Catch up with chat. Dude, chat's still the #1 priority. The worst part about the crazy good guys on budget cards, I swear they talk the most trash. Oh, dude, I don't even plug my mic anymore in Tubster. If you do well, you're only good because your card, 100%. If you do worse, then you're trashed, 100%. I don't even plug the mic in. Now that you say that, Menace, I have had some games like that. They start making everything after pausing. Bro, I don't even try to think about that, the zenning and all that. But as far as I'm concerned, if someone does beat me, they're guaranteed zenning. Just kidding. But it does feel that way. Yes, I'm on Goat Braun, no complaints. Sometimes I drop steals, but that's it, 2K. Okay, let's go. And JMS got the McHale. Good with the lineup. Appreciate y'all. That's what's up, boys. That's what's up. All right, we are caught up with chat. What do we got? 19-14. He's running Invincible Brunson, dude. We got a full budget sweat squad, dude. He's got the LaMarcus Aldridge. You got to be kidding me. Brunson cannot guard Amon Thompson, though, bro. Like, get out the way, dude. This is my Amon Thompson card, man. This might be my... Like, this is that one card in the collection that's not the most valuable. It's not your most fancy, but, like, it just has that special spot, dude. And for sure, this card just has that special spot. He pulls a deep one from Brunson. My goodness, bro. Quit trying to do this press, bro. What is this? Is this like a trap or something? I'm kind of sick of it, dude. It's going to take it. It's going to take it. If you leave Broadway open, dude, I'm going to go down and go see a show. You know what I mean? Like, Broadway's open. Oh, I thought he was shooting that. Let's go. Big rebound. Big rebound. We're running. We're running. Call the pick. Tom Chambers, that's my guy. Not this time. Oh, I could have shot that. Why? Let's go, Tom. Big bucket. Big bucket, Tom. Another card that's going to have quite a bit of longevity. Good. A little help. Parrish is coming. We're there. It's a bad shot. Joakim Noah. Rebound. Bench minutes, dude. They're crucial for this team. Amon Thompson still runs things. Go. No. Oh, it's a bad pass. What was I thinking? No, honestly, chat, what was I thinking? Like, that's on me, dude. I want someone to validate what I just did, dude. Like, I need to be held accountable, dude. Somebody hold me accountable, bro. Like, what was I thinking, dude? Bro, get out of here, Brunson. You're not him, Brunson. Not in this game. In IRL, that's your world, bro. But in my team, you're not him, dude. Oh, that's good defense. That was good defense. You are not him. Oh, he's gone. Oh, wrong icon. Dang, my guy Noah was open. I know how to hit. Oh, he's running a zone on me, bro. You cannot run a zone on me. I will shoot you out of a zone as I brick one. I think I can shoot him out of the zone, boys. I'm a little worried. I've been perplexed by a zone before, but I feel like usually I'm pretty good at it. But if he wants me to shoot him out of a zone, he's going to ask me to do that. Oh, brick two. That was a forced shot. I thought that was going to be the no dip catch and shoot, but it's kind of like proving his point. He's like, yo, he can't shoot. So we're going to have to, you know, step up. Pretty good defense. Pretty good defense for that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Is he still in zone? Let's just run a pick and roll. Maybe because I'm just cooking him on the pick. That one will hit. I'm telling you, I can shoot a little bit, boys. I can shoot you out of a zone low-key between us. Don't tell anybody, but that's a tough shot. Zone might be his, like, final, maybe, like, before he's like, yo, this one's over. We got time. We got time. Bad shot. Oh, that was a bad possession. We got to get to the middle. It's a zone. You got to penetrate a little bit. He wants to shoot that. We're there. Yeah, playing pretty good defense, I'll be honest. I feel like the defense is on point right now. I feel like the defense is really on point. Just got to make him... here we go. We're going to penetrate. Kick. Good. Penetrate. Shoot. Yeah, we'll just take that. Having a good game here. Up 11. We like where we're at. Maybe a timeout for the chat here. Big contest. I'm starting to pick up on tendencies. It's pattern recognition. All right. Good half. Good half. Oh, he might be done. Menace. This is what we just talked about, dude. A little first half, a little one half quit, dude. There's no better feeling. Div 1, budget team sweat. It just goes to show, dude, like I will lose games to like Div 5 people, Div 6, and I'm playing mostly Div 1, 2, and 3, but there's still times it's these guys who are really good at the game but don't have time to grind to Tier 1. Those can be the most painful losses, but W game there. Tyrese was my favorite card out of the greatness set. That was a fun card. Mikhail is nice for sure, dude. 3 months later, do you listen to me about free throw meter? Yeah, it just took me 3 months, Tubster. That's all, dude. That's all. I know, now I can actually make free throws. It's nice, dude. Do you guys know the difference between 5-out and comp freelance? I actually don't, Bister. I just run 5-out. I always go 5-out. Yesterday, I pulled Wemby Invincible. Dude, that's crazy, bro. W's, mayhem. Guru, funny AF. I appreciate you, bro. You know I'm out here just kind of having fun. Baiting him into thinking you can shoot and light him up. Exactly, bro. He's called. My buddy used to do this all the time. Not in 2K. He'd do it in real life, bro. Play a little possum. It is good to be underestimated. Sometimes it is good. Hold on, my cat's on my... Dude, my cat's like laying at my feet right now. W cat, just as an animal in general, cats are so cool, dude. Shout out cats worldwide. Shout out dogs too. Shout out pretty much every animal, dude. I don't know if I seriously have that much beef with like, even mosquitoes, dude. I feel like they serve a purpose, bro. I feel like they serve a purpose. I'm not going to go as far as to say W mosquitoes, but definitely W cats, bro. W cats. Big W for sure, man, for sure. Comp puts your wings further out to the hash. Oh, interesting. That could be nice, actually. Opens up the key, but you better be comfortable shooting limitless. Interesting, Menace. Menace knows, dude. Menace is my showdown consultant. All right, that's one of those games where sometimes you're like, you know what? Might just quit while we're ahead a little bit. We got one. I don't need that many showdown wins, and we got plenty of time. We also got to realize I have so many victory cards. First off, I have 2 extra wins right here, plus these win streaks. These win streaks are nice. They help you tier up, but it doesn't give you like 2 wins. But guys, if you know about the exchange, then do you know, and you probably all do, victory cards. 30 does get you a 99, but dark matters just don't move the needle. I think to use them, the smartest thing you can do right here, 25 gets you 3 free wins in Showdown. And we have like 65 right now. So after I get 10 more wins in Showdown, I'll be able to get 9 extra wins. 75 divided by 3 is 25. 25 times 3 is 75. This is a math channel. So if we have 75, that will be 3 packs of 3 extra wins. We're going to do one more equation here. 3 times 3 is 9. So I should have 9 extra wins, right? 50 minus 9, we're going to do more math. 50 minus 9 is 41. So technically, according to my calculations, I only need 41 wins in Showdown. Now, 41 minus 2 is 39. So technically, because I have 2 extra wins, technically I only need 39 wins in Showdown. 39 minus 27, because that's how many current wins I have, is 12. 39 minus 27 is 12. This is big math here, guys. So, just bear with me. So technically I only need 12 more wins in Showdown, and we got 4 weeks to do it. So I'm kind of trying not to rush it too much. So long story short, we're going to take that W of the day. That is a guru W, and we're going to run with it. We're going to run with it. Oh, and we also get a free extra 1,000 MT for playing that multiplayer game. And that's pretty dope too. That is pretty dope too. All right, we have about 20 minutes left of stream. Let me answer some chats here. No Return said comp has less movement, 5 out will move. Dude, I do notice a lot of random cuts, J-Dub. Sometimes I don't like it because I'm driving and they randomly cut and now the key is collapsed. So I'm actually curious, do more people run comp then? It would probably make sense. Victory cards have a weak cooldown after you use them. Powers, dropping a nugget of knowledge. Bro, that would have burned me, dude. That could have burned me bad, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. Well, like if I didn't stream, if I didn't have people who shout me out like that, bro. So we better do it right now. We better not just wait to think we can do all 3 at the end. Bro, that was almost a new mistake. Shout out Powers. Low-key, shout out me for reading the chat. Like, I do deserve some credit. I won't take all the credit, but I do deserve some credit for reading the chat. So W me for reading, W my teachers for teaching me to read at one point in my life. So really, that's a multifaceted, potentially multi-generational W right there by Powers dropping that comment. So shout out Powers. We will take those 3 extra wins and run with them, dude. We will run with them. But yes, about 20 minutes left in stream. Guys, we're going to do something a little bit fun, all right? We're mixing it up. I talked about franchise mode. I got to shout out my EraMash Dynasty. So my buddy Johnny, he's been doing some cool things. And Johnny Buckets, if you're here, dude, we might even get him on stream here. But what he did is you can go to features and you can create roster. This dude created an epic roster. He calls it EraMash, and I think I have it here. Don't mind all my weird save file names. I think it's Newt Yui. I just type in random letters. He created like the most epic EraMash roster of all time, bro. And he's got every awesome player, and kind of randomly divvied them up amongst their careers. So like we have 24 Kareem, like Jordan's 32. You can edit this stuff or whatever, but this was just kind of what he did. There's some young stars. We got 24-year-old Jokic. He's got the current guys at their current age. We got 30-year-old James Harden, 23-year-old Kevin Durant. So what he did is he put pretty much a lot of time into this most epic possible roster. And we've been running franchises with him. Like he has a few brothers. We've been doing 4 to 5 person franchises. Well, we're building to 4 to 5. Right now we've been doing 2 and 3 person franchises. But I did my own, and it's actually a lot of fun because I was like, I'm so sick and tired of the Kings losing. So let's finally start a dynasty where the Kings are actually good. And so I did a solo franchise. I've just been doing this on the down low, just kind of having fun. But check my team out, boys. Check my team out. What does I Never Lose help with? Oh, we're in the middle of a game. Hold up. The I Never Lose, I think that's the instantly on a win streak, right? I think that means you're instantly on a win streak. So yeah, I believe so. And keep asking my team questions, guys. This is just like a random thing I'm doing, but it is kind of fun. So I wanted you all to check it out. The other X factor is we run on custom sliders, and essentially we set it to Hall of Fame, but then we turn up a few things on the user and the CPU. So like CPU is up to like 60 on a lot of their shooting. The main thing that he turns up though is he goes really high, and this is what makes it. It's on Hall of Fame, but then he goes really high on CPU awareness and CPU like offensive and defensive awareness. Offensive, like sometimes we put these up to like 90. So the CPU is not only on Hall of Fame, but it's on a crazy bumped up awareness. And so it's pretty sweaty sliders, actually. It's probably the most fun sliders I've used offline. As far as like playing, you know, I know sometimes playing these franchise modes aren't the most fun, but check out my lineup. We have Prime Giannis, 97 overall. We got 19-year-old Kobe, and it's like kind of cool because that you can put in like look at his potential. You can see a lot of really cool things. Let me see grades, attributes. So yeah, this is 19-year-old Kobe. He's only 85 overall, but he's got that A+ potential. We're gonna have a dynasty. We're gonna have a dynasty here. We got Jason Kidd, 23 years old, but I don't know. Check out the gameplay. Let me know what y'all think. This was actually a game I was playing earlier. I had to quit mid-game because I had stuff to do, but let's see, we got 25-year. Did you all know Mutombo was 25 and a rookie when he came into the league? I didn't know he was 25. He still had a pretty crazy career. We're in the fourth. We actually got to get starters in. TJ McConnell off the bench. What I like about this mode is players play to their play style. So like, dude, Mutombo is not shooting threes. McConnell is that like sneaky good defender, assist guy. Well, we got to get Giannis the ball. Watch this. Giannis is going to be that Greek freak as I turn the ball over. I'm telling you, these CPU sliders are kind of crazy. You got to be really careful. We need a timeout. We need a full timeout. We got to get starters back. If you are in tier 1, then I never lose. Yes, exactly. That makes sense, Powers. Yep. It keeps you on a win streak. It moves you up 2 spots, but it doesn't give you 2 wins. That would be nice if it gave us 2 wins. All right, let's go stars. Ilgauskas, dude. So we got Ilgauskas, 83 overall. But I think we go Mutombo still. All right, can I even do Mutombo? Where is Mutombo? I don't even see him on the list. Did he get hurt? Better not have got hurt, bro. Let's see. I don't know. This game might be glitching right now. How come I didn't put my starters in, dude? Something weird's happening. Like I said, I think this mode needs a lot more love. Oh, wrong icon. Trey Johnson, rookie. He's got some shifty stuff. Get out here. Oh, blow by. McConnell. That is a broken jump shot. Not everybody has the glitchy jump shot. You really got to score with your stars. Like, we got to go off with Giannis here. That's really my only hope. 42-42. We got ourselves a clutch game. So they got Zion, Jalen Green. Oh, it hits a step back. Missed it. Okay, let's go Zion. Or let's go Giannis. Zion, Jalen Green. Ooh, Giannis crossover. It still works, boys. Even in this mode. Huge bucket from Giannis. We are in the 4th quarter. Down to the stretch here. Another timeout. All right, can we at least get our starters in now? Let's get Kobe in there, man. Let's get Kobe. All right, let's try to set this up here. Okay. Good, we got the starters. And Peja. He's like the only guy on my team that can shoot. I mean, in this mode, you cannot shoot with Mutombo. Even Thibault can like, why is it not putting my subs in? Yo, 2K, bro. Try to foul. Oh, I can't even intentionally. Oh, nice block. Let's go, Giannis. Okay, now it has my subs on the side. But yeah, we need subs in here, bro. I'm not trying to take a timeout because I didn't even work last time. Bible from the corner, back cut Giannis. You got it. You got it, Giannis. Oh, let's go. Oh, he's on fire. He's on fire. Oh, he's guarding Lillard. Is that Prime Dame? No, I don't think it is Prime Dame. Bro, there's nothing there. Oh, Durant, he missed it. Oh, we are running. Can he back down Zion? Let's try again. There it is. Let's go. Big Giannis. What is that for the game? 25, 5, and 2. You got to feed your stars. in this mode with these sliders. And we might get Johnny Buckets on the stream here in a sec, just to have him talk to us about these things. And there might be some more live streams where I'm doing some of this mode, just as my team, you know. Over the summer, you guys, I want to stay active on YouTube even. I do think there's a bit of a gap from, you know, when the NBA season starts. Like over the summer, there might be some more 2K-oriented content, not just my team-oriented content. We'll still be locked in on my team. Like I'm still going to play Park and everything throughout the summer. It is still fun, bro. People are still playing in last year's Park. Like the Park is still full all summer long. There's some people who just love playing basketball games and like they're going to keep playing basketball games. So like we will still be active, but we might just mix it up because there's a lot of fun things you can do in this game besides just my team. Another timeout. Will my subs come in this time? Long time no see. What's up, JR? We were just talking about Australia, dude. Haven't been playing much. Hope you're well, bro. Understandable, dude. I do, you know, my team is cyclical. NBA is cyclical. Most people cycle out different games, and it's something I am thinking about as a content creator, where I'm like, I want to be a content creator first, and my team is my mode. It's what I know the best, but yeah, you know, I understand the fact some people play other games. Sometimes people take a break from video games as a whole. I don't want to take a break from content and like stop posting, so we're gonna have to figure out the balance, but I think we will. Bro, don't turn it over, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of fun things to do in this game. So we're upset. Oh, floater. Floater, dude. J-Kid, 23-year-old J-Kid. That's a tough shot right there. Yeah, that's a tough shot. Guru, who you got for the World Cup? Okay, bro. We were actually talking about this because I believe Popeyes gives you some kind, or one of these restaurants was like, if you predict the right World Cup winner, you're going to get some rewards. It's a good question, dude. You got to think France, right? Because Paris Saint-Germain, I don't even know if Paris Saint-Germain has a ton of French players. I told my girlfriend, I was like, look, it's either going to be a European powerhouse or probably Brazil, Argentina, right? And I think the two favorites right now is what? France and Italy, maybe? France and Spain? If I had to guess, I would say maybe France. I don't know. Who are we due for, dude? Could be one of those guys. Like, is England due? You know, I always say if someone's due, you know, like, yo, they're due, bro. Is Germany due? Like, I do remember when Germany had that epic World Cup win. Italy's kind of due. I don't know, man. I'd love to see like a smaller, like Colombia. Like Colombia's usually really good. They're getting better and better. I'd love to see a Cinderella story this year, personally. Maybe a smaller nation. Yo, US looks kind of good, right? I just saw that we had that friendly versus Senegal, I believe. We looked pretty good. Our one star, what's his name? Like Pachuski or something like that. I don't know, dude. I do love a good World Cup, though. Dude, FIFA World Cup. Gosh, dude, not to date myself. This must have been 2016-ish. There was a FIFA game that was specifically World Cup, and that was the first FIFA I really got into. And it wasn't even online. I don't even think you could play it online. Pretty much you took over a country, and then you had to play qualifiers, and then you would qualify for the World Cup, and then you get assigned into a group. You had to play group play, and essentially the whole point of the game was just to win the World Cup. It was kind of a random standalone game. It was literally called FIFA World Cup, and it didn't have your traditional FIFA franchise mode. It was just like a specific standalone game from FIFA just for you to do the World Cup storyline. It was so much fun, and I would only play offline, but me and my buddies would do so many playthroughs just trying to win the World Cup with different teams. The Netherlands, Argentina, like it was so, I don't know why, just like using all the different teams, the variance between players, it was just so much fun. And yeah, I love a good World Cup, bro. Let's see if Kobe can get a little dunk for the road, dude. Maybe Peja kick to the corner if I need to. Oh, drop that down. Oh no, one more. Peja, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can only shoot with shooters in this mode. You can only shoot with shooters. You can't be shooting with non-shooters, but we traded for Peja. We actually traded Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Sharif Abdur-Rahim. You know what I'm talking about? W ball knower. What do you mean by that, Angel? What part was that showing knowledge? Because I will take the compliment, but just help me understand what part of what I said. Am I getting VC for these games? Did I just get 300 VC for this? Do you get VC for franchise games? That's actually crazy. I did not know that, dude. No, franchise is pretty lit, boys. So look at this. So you can come in here, coach game plan, look at the roster. We got J-Kid, 23 years old, Kobe, 19, Peja, Giannis, Ilgauskas, who can't play a ton. We only got him at 26 minutes. Mutombo going for that 6th man of the year. McConnell, who's apparently tired. Karolinko off the bench. We got a young Trey Johnson, dude. What is this guy? 19. We have a real nice mix of young and old. Thibault getting like 5 minutes off the bench, dude. This team's pretty lit, bro. This team is pretty lit. And it's cool going to like season, like league leaders. Like, look, we got Jordan putting up 31 a game, bro. Jordan and Brunson battling. There's Giannis. That's my Giannis. He's got less minutes than these guys. Shea. Like, look, dude, imagine if this was the scoring champion, dude. Look at Kareem's stat line, bro. 26, 16, 2, 2, and 3. Absolutely insane. Look at Victor's. Not quite the same level, dude. My buddy was like, maybe we got to, he tinkers with these lineups. So he's like, maybe we got to make Victor a little better. Interesting, dude. All right. So we're gonna keep this going a little bit. We're 20-7. This is year 1, actually. And so yeah, there might be. I want to get Johnny. Let's see if Johnny's on, dude. Hold up. Did he text me? Oh, my girl texted me. Maybe come 7:05. Oh my goodness. I might have to hop off, guys. Okay, will do. Gotta get the girl. Gotta prioritize the girl. All I gotta say. Oh. Interesting. All right, chat. I got to go pick the lady up from work, man. We're going to cut it just a little short. We were up for an hour and 50 minutes. I think it was still a W stream. We appreciate you guys, man. All the classics were in here, boys. All the W comments. I really appreciate them. We should have a daily video tomorrow. We got big content coming tomorrow. Like, low key, dude. Tomorrow might be a fun day in my team. And we'll do this. W franchise mode. There might be some more content coming out for franchise mode. We're going to save real quick. But I do want to pull back into my team just real quick because we're still bread and butter my team, you know, at least for now, dude. It's not going anywhere. It's my mode, dude. I don't see me getting into my career. I honestly don't. I think we'll really be my team, franchise mode, maybe a new game one day. I don't know. But tomorrow could be a good day. Here's why. Okay, so we have the finals tab. Eventually, there's going to be more content in there. I don't think they would give us a new tab without giving us new content. And then we have a whole new set tomorrow. So like bare minimum, we're going to get the season 7, whatever. What's the new set called? It is generational. It's some kind of like, that was what the new generation. This one's probably going to be like what? This kind of looks like old generation. Yeah, none of those guys are active. So it's like the old generation. We had new generation next and now. Well, these are older players too. It's Dirk. I don't know. Who knows what theme they're going with. It's another generational set. No new festival, but we should have a good amount of challenges. And guys, there's some good challenges here. Like doing this finals challenge. This is pretty sweet. I like this direction. Free Invincible with challenges for a free Kawhi and a free Sigma. And stat challenges for these players. A free legend badge. Like these are all W's. Expect the generational festival to get better and better. We got one GOAT. And then last festival, the second time around, like this was last Friday's, tomorrow's might be for another GOAT piece. And so I don't know, man, we're getting pretty close. That might be the next upgrade, is if we can get to my guy Jermaine O'Neal, because I think we're at what? We're at 4. We're going to get 2 more from that GOAT challenge. Like literally I could go get 2 more right now from my GOAT challenge. Plus that 100 overall piece. I don't think I have a bunch of 100s that's putting me close to another Invincible. But still, so we're at like 6/7. And if we get to 13, we're chain packs. We're in chain pack territory. So we're kind of on pace for a Jermaine/Luol Deng with chain packs. We have 67,000 VC. We need to get about 100K more VC from my team or from my career, or maybe franchise mode. So we're thinking about it. I think we also have some VC coming from the season level, right? I got 5,000 coming. I got 15,000 coming. We got 15,000 more VC coming as well. So that puts me up to 82. Really, we just need like 70,000 VC. Very doable in my career. If I can get to that Jermaine O'Neal, we will. But with that said, dude, get VC for offline league. Yep, you should. That's pretty sick, man. W stream for sure. We really appreciate you guys. We will be active this weekend. Daily video tomorrow. Likely a live stream Saturday. Let's get some all-star team up in with the boys. That sounds like a great idea. Sincerely, we appreciate all the support. Y'all drink some water, hang out with people you love, pet your cat, your dog, W's all around. Much love. We appreciate